Feeling pretty good. Welcome to the first episode of the Fresh Prince of Pop Culture. We discuss all things movies, TV, comic books. So let's dive right into it. Probably the biggest franchise of the last 14 years, talking about Marvel. Disney bought Marvel back in 2009. They paid $4 billion. Dollars. I think the investments paid off nicely for them. They've had a string of movies, TV shows. I always found it odd that they couldn't use their biggest character for a couple of years, and that's Spider Man, because Sony owned the rights and they kept re-upping. But finally, in 2016, they cut a deal, and Spider-Man was able to appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for the first time in Captain America: Civil War. I thought it was cool to see Spidey interact with the other heroes. Since then, he's been in the other two Avengers movies. He's had his own trilogy of films. I liked No Way Home. I thought it was good. They left the ending kind of ambiguous, so it could go either way if Sony decides not to do business with Marvel anymore or keep the partnership going. But I liked how they brought Spider-Man back to basics with the suit, not relying on the Stark tech anymore, just kind of doing his own thing, which is really what made the character uh, appeal to people. I think in the first place, Spider-Man relies on his powers, his ingenuity, his web shooters. So I think they should get back to that. There's a ton of great villains that we haven't seen yet on the screen for Spider-Man to throw down with. Scorpion, they introduced him in the first movie, Homecoming. I'd love to see that. Could be a great fight. Uh, who else? Craven. Well, Craven's getting his own movie. I think they should have saved him for a Spider-Man movie with the Lizard, but that's just me. Black Cat, Chameleon. So we'll see what happens. Now, as you may or may not know, they're doing a Daredevil reboot. Charlie Cox is coming back. Me personally, I'd like to see a Spider-Man Daredevil team up and they take on all the crime lords of New York. It'd be great to see Spider-Man interact with, Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio, Hammerhead, Silvermane, Tombstone. They're all fighting for New York City, and Spider-Man and Daredevil team up to take them down. I think that would be cool. We'll see what happens. Also coming out, we have the new Black Panther. Of course, as you know, Chadwick Boseman passed away. They seem reluctant to recast the role. I don't know why. It just seems odd to me. They're on their third Spider-Man, their third Hulk, their second War Machine. They're going to recast the X-Men again, Fantastic Four. So I don't see the big deal in a new Black Panther, but I don't make the rules. So we'll see what happens. Of course, as you know, Namor is the villain, the Submariner. They kind of changed the origin a bit. They're not calling it Atlantis. It's some kind of it's a name from the Incan era, I believe. I think he looks like shit personally. He looks like Black Star fucked El Dorado. So we'll see what happens with that. Supposedly Ironheart's going to show up, and also supposed to be a cameo by Doctor Doom. So we'll see how that goes. Of course, now that Marvel's acquired Fox, they're getting ready to reboot X-Men, Fantastic Four. So we'll see how that goes. Should be pretty good. We got Ant-Man 3 coming out finally. Kang the Conqueror is going to be the villain. Haven't seen a trailer yet. They showed it at Disney, but hasn't been revealed to the public yet. But it's coming out soon, so I'd say by the end of the year, we'll get a trailer for that. We got a new Blade coming out. From what I hear, it's going to be PG-13. I hope not. It should be rated R, like the Deadpool movies. PG-13 Blade that's just corny to me. It's got to have the gore, the violence. The rumor is that Mahershala Ali, he's not very happy with the script. It's only 90 pages so far. It has very lackluster action, so we'll see where that goes if he abandons the project altogether. But we'll have to wait and see. Also, we have TV shows they've been putting out. Kind of been a mixed bag, hit and run. I didn't care for Loki. I didn't care for Miss Marvel. I didn't care for WandaVision. But I did like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I like She-Hulk. It's like a sitcom almost. I like how she breaks down the fourth wall, talks to you like Deadpool does. Of course, we have Deadpool 3 coming out, and as you heard, Hugh Jackman's going to play Wolverine one more time. The rumor is he's going to wear the iconic yellow costume, so we'll see if that happens. What else? He's supposed to. I don't know if there's going to be any other X-Men in it, but everybody's asking, wait a minute, didn't Logan die in the last movie? He did, but that movie was 2029, so Logan could still exist in this universe, so we'll see what happens. That's coming out 2 years, I believe, so they got plenty of time on that one. But I enjoy the Deadpool movies. They're good action, good comedy. Ryan Reynolds, thumbs up. One thing that bothers me about Marvel, they don't do what DC does with their their old stuff. And when I say that, I mean like DC's embraced their past. Marvel needs to do that as well. Like Batman '66, there's been a resurgence in merchandise. They did the two animated movies with Adam West and Burt Ward. There's action figures. They put out the Superman '78 comic book. They put out the Batman '89 comic book. Wonder Woman '77. Why doesn't Marvel do that with their properties? The Incredible Hulk TV show, the Spider-Man TV show, Red Brown, Captain America. I mean, there's a whole generation that grew up with that and loved it. Who wouldn't want a two-pack figure of Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk, Bill Bixby as David Banner? It could be great. One option they could explore is putting it in the What If show on Disney, the cartoons. Have that multiverse exist. I think that could be cool. As far as I'm concerned, Lou Ferrigno is still the best incarnation of the Hulk, so he'll always stick with me for that. But yeah, they have such a gold mine opportunity with that stuff, and they don't do anything with it. It's sad. Here we are over 40 years, 45 years, and Spider-Man show still not streaming anywhere. It's ridiculous. I guess it's a rights thing with Sony, but come on, it would be great to see on Disney Plus. All 13 episodes in high def. So make it happen. What else is going on in the world of Marvel? Oh yeah, they're working on some new video games, so we'll see how that goes. They're making Spider-Man 2. The first Spider-Man game is very popular. They're doing a Wolverine game, so I guess they'll should have some good combat with the claws and whatnot. Maybe similar to the X-Men Origins game from 2009. I don't know yet, but haven't really seen much. There's just a little trailer about it, so I don't know how far along the game is. But they seem to just having all their ducks in a row. I am excited for Werewolf by Night. I hope it's good. I know Man-Thing's going to be in it. I like when Marvel gets into the supernatural stuff. But just don't, you know, for lack of a better term, Disneyfy it. Make it, monsters, supernatural. Make it rated R. Make it, gory, stuff like that. Like Blade, I hope the villain is Dracula, but we don't know yet. We'll see. But, just don't mess it up. The fans want it, so it's been a long time coming. I haven't seen Man-Thing in any live act. Well, there was the movie, but I don't think it was accepted by the fans. It was very poorly received, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's going to air sometime this month, I believe, for Halloween. Moon Knight, I didn't care for. I don't know. That's not the Moon Knight that I read when I was a kid. But I guess audiences change as the years go by. So, but me, I'll always be old school. So with that in mind, I just want to say thanks for watching, listening. I'll be back with a new episode. We're going to talk about DC. Where are they right now? How are they doing? Stay tuned.